Columbus Police, Tech 49.
Oh, yes. I need an officer dispatched to me located at 947 Forest Creek Drive East.
What's the emergency there?
I was doing property check on my property. I'm an assistant manager. I'm an assistant manager here at Forest Creek Apartment. I have 3 people walking through my parking lot right now. There is 2 females, 1 male. They are getting ready to start walking on Eakin.
What
I watched. They are all 3 white. He is wearing white khaki shorts, like cargo shorts. He's got on a blue jean jacket, a white hat. They were back by my creek, and I watched him put a pistol. I don't know what kind of pistol it was, but I watched it put it in the front of his pants.
Oh, okay.
They're leaving my
way
property now. I'm trying to sit.
They're on foot or in a car?
They're on foot. They are making a left out of my apartment, so they are walking towards Harrisburg Pike.
Okay. Did you see them harass anybody or do anything to them? Or?
No, I didn't. I was going to stop and see what they were doing because we can't have anybody on our creek because it's dangerous. And then I seen that he had a pistol on him and pulled away from the situation and called you guys.
Okay. So they're on Eakin Road headed towards Harrisburg Pike right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what is your name and your phone number? Did you need to be seen by the police officers when they came out and checked for these people?
No, they're actually going to be walking down Eakin, so there's no need for them to come and see me if they catch me with a gun. That'd be perfect. It takes the chances of anybody being harmed.
Okay. Well, we'll get somebody over there to check this out, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
You drink anything good?
Huh?
I was just asking if you're drinking anything good.
Oh, yeah, we're drinking.
Oh, a little Henny?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
And we're walking distance. Y'all ain't got to worry.
I'm not worried about that. I appreciate that.
I don't worry about that.
We got a call also. We thought maybe this was going to be related, but they said there was a white guy that shoved a gun down his waist and went that way. You didn't see anybody like that, did you?
Not nobody shoving no gun. No.
Yeah, okay.
Walking earlier, he had like
I didn't see anybody walking either.
Y'all get calls like that?
Yeah.
You allowed to have, that's probably gun show.
Well, yeah, so some people can have guns, some people can't. What's that? Well, some people can, not everybody can, but yeah. You still need CCW if you're going to conceal it.
I seen somebody shove a
Yes,
gun.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Believe it or not, we get those calls all the time. We get those calls all the time. Yeah.
If I'm sitting right here in my
It turns out sometimes they're allowed to have a gun, too.
Yep.
But rather they are,
Which case we're like, cool, have a nice day, and we're on our way, you know?
Also, times we go out and they're not allowed to have a gun, too.
Right. Right.
It's
Yeah.
a crapshoot. Yeah.
She screamed like
Because if you don't have your license, you got to have it open so they can see it.
That's correct. Like, this would be open carry.
Yeah.
But then some people, like, for instance, if there's someone that's like a felon or convicted of domestic violence, they can't even have it open carry camera at all.
Yeah.
It just depends. It's like it's a tricky thing to figure out. But
get that lady out there.
yeah, they're both pretty hammered too. You guys, listen. If you guys drink, don't get to that level, okay? Cause that hen, you called it the hen dog. The hen dog can get you there, man. Yeah, I'm not big on the Hennessy. I grew up on the west side, but I didn't really drink the Hennessy.
You grew up on the west side?
Yeah, I went to Heights right down the street.
Well, I went to West.
You go to the west? Yeah.
What?
Dude, half the west side cops, I'll let you in a secret. Half the cops that graduate that work out 2000.
2000.
So you say you went to West?
You graduated 2000?
Yeah, I'm old, bud.
Because you only
So,
you're younger than me.
Kofi, what's his last name? Yeah, there's a dude. His first name's Kofi. His last name I don't remember. He graduated from West, and he's a cop. Yeah, yeah, dude. Half the West Side cops are from the West Side.
Wow.
You know Brian Beavers? He was a cop. He was
no.
older, though. He was like 93, I think.
I knew I graduated Heights right around the time you graduated West.
Okay. Yeah, no,
but,
I know Brian. The only person I knew that became a cop was, and I know what's his name?
He's from the west side. He went to Georgia Heights.
Oh, Franklin Heights. I went to
Franklin Heights. I mean Franklin Heights.
No,
Elementary.
That's the elementary. My son went to Georgia Heights Packers.
Yeah, no, I was a Riverbend Raider. Yeah.
My son was a Hilltop Cowboy.
Oh yeah. West Side.
Raiders used to suck though.
Oh, we were awesome
But
when I
my
was
son
there.
got
Yeah, we won the league. We won the league.
all the way through the championship.
So no, half the cops that work the West Side are from the West Side, like legitimately, and then the other half, like him, are even more dedicated to the West Side because they come and work here out by choice
Bernard was
without
way
having.
older than me too. Bernard, he was working out in Brownsburg somewhere.
Oh really? Yeah, we got just on the West Side. There's guys from West. There's guys from Bishop Reedy Heights, Westland, Briggs,
You know how black people
Grove City, and
sound like they are
Central Crossing. Yeah, there's legitimately half the guys that we work with. We work in the bottoms. We just came down here because of this mess. But right here.
Like my son just went to college, and he had two players.
She looks like she's nice too.
My son just got a full ride to Ball State for football.
That's fantastic.
He's a beast.
Man, where'd he play?
He's a beast.
Walnut Ridge High School. They was undefeated.
Oh yeah,
first time City League
so
champs.
48-41.
Yes,
48-41. I worked that. So actually, I saw him at the basketball games. I was at the basketball games.
Good at basketball too.
If you were at the basketball games, I was there for a bunch of them. Yeah, no, he was good. Yeah. No, I was one of the. I was the bald cop that was standing around a lot.
Okay.
So
you knew who Keon was. That's crazy. I said his name. You knew who he was.
I don't know him well, but I knew who he was. I mean, like
he's
some
in
of
the
the
house
other
right
cops.
now. Actually, came home from 1 week. He couldn't stay.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
But it's a lot of kids. A lot of people that got COVID. So
there were like 3 or 4 guys on that basketball team that ended up getting scholarships for basketball or football.
Kavion Ross. He's going to Tiffin, and then he's going to Wayne State.
Kavion was the big fellow, wasn't he?
Yeah. And then there's another big guy.
Their team was.
Von Cameron Davis is going to Kent State.
Yeah. So I thought when I first heard it, I thought it was Cameron Davis, and people said something else. That I didn't know his name was Von Cameron.
His dad's name is Von. He never heard his dad.
I think it's fantastic.
The kids call him Cam. Though.
Those kids were freaking awesome. Yeah. Like they had a dominant
but
team.
But Cam and Keon have been playing together since they was like 6th grade.
Yeah. So. Well, then if you looked at their bench was all like younger dudes that could play too, and even their JV team is pretty legit. 40-41's got a program going. Their athletic director. Did you know he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu?
No, I didn't know that.
He's the real big athletic director.
Yeah, I know he is.
Has his own BJJ gym. I forget his name. I think you said you went to his gym before.
Keon's been there 4 years.
He does Ohio Combat Sports.
Yes.
Yeah, Keon been there 4 years. The first one was Andrew, a real nice guy, but he ended up moving and getting like a head job somewhere, so he moved on.
Yeah.
Then we, shut up, like a head job somewhere. Yo, get your mind
That's
together.
Awesome.
And then there was a lady, she was like a round lady, and she was the athletic director, and all of a sudden it was like Summer League, we were about to go to Summer League, and then we were getting a new coach, because our coach was going back to Upper Arlington. And all of a sudden we had another guy, and we didn't get to meet him until like the very end. We were getting like right before football season, they were getting their pictures up on the thing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool the way. So back when I was a kid, like if you were in. Oh my God, these people are so drunk. I know.
No, not even deja vu. At the end of the day, like the policeman came already. Calm down.
But like, the city league now you could like, now you can like pick where you want to, which is cool. So like, because West sucks. I mean, he would have went to West otherwise, right?
He went to the lottery. He went to lottery in middle school. He went to Sherwood Middle School because his AAU coach ended up coaching for Sherwood. Yeah. So I put him in a lottery. He got to Sherwood, and then his feeder school was Walnut Ridge. That's Amber.
Did you ever see the?
Two Ambers. Little Amber and Big Amber.
I'm gonna go yell at them a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you remember the sergeant though that had the 3 stripes on his arm? He works out here in the West Side too. That sergeant that was at Walnut Ridge for all the games. Yeah.
I called you guys because I had somebody that was at the creek that had a gun on them that I watched.
Okay. We drove around the back end. We didn't see. Did you see where they went?
Left. They went walking down Eakin.
Okay.
They went towards like Apple Run Apartments.
Okay.
Jumped in a Chrysler 300. I can almost promise you that the Chrysler 300 was silver, but I could be wrong because obviously it was dark. I was trying to keep an eye on kind of where they were going, and I lost them when they got in the car.
Okay.
I didn't have my firearm on me to protect myself.
No, you listen. You're not wrong calling us for stuff like that. Well, all they gave us was the leasing office address, so we drove around. We were there on foot, and then we didn't see anything, so we went around the loop, and then we heard they had a call saying that there was a brother and sister acting stupid over here, so we decided we'd check and make sure this wasn't related.
Yeah, because I tried to call my special duty tonight. And
who's your special duty?
Huh?
Who's your special duty?
Alex. He looks like Johnny Bravo. That's the best way to describe him.
Well, a lot of the guys that work special duty here don't actually work the West Side. They're from the other side of town, which is really weird. I don't know how they even found out about it because we didn't know about it, and then we heard like Forest Creek Special marking up, and we're like, well, that's weird. We didn't even know there was a special out here. So
yes, there is a special.
Yeah, nobody ever told us until it happened. So.
But when I did see the guy, there was 2 females if you see them anymore tonight, I gave description as they were walking by me, because when I found them, I called her and I'm like, hey, come outside. Like, I know you have your firearm on me.
Right.
I'm not going to have enough time to get into my house, grab mine, and get back out.
You're not wrong calling us. You know her, though, right over there? Coolest resident in this entire complex. If you want to give her a discount on rent, you feel free to do that.
Tiana?
Is that Amber?
I got you. Kiana, I got you.
I looked at your dress.
Yeah, we were talking to them when we realized it wasn't related. We were asking them if they saw anything. They said they hadn't.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, the best resident in the complex right there. I got you. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go yell at them a little bit. If you need anything, I'll be right back in a bit.
He can't drive that car. Okay.
He's not driving. He's in the house.
I know. I understand.
Okay, here's the other problem, okay? You're waking up your neighbors, you're screaming and yelling in the middle of the night, and then your landlord is over there hearing you screaming and yelling. They have the right to evict you for crap like this. So if I were you, I would, like he said, go inside, shut the door, go to sleep, and try and figure it out in the morning, okay? Can you do that? Because you said you were fine before, and then you guys started screaming and yelling. We were right across the parking lot. So
My brother was the one came out screaming.
you both were screaming. I can hear you both. I have two sets of ears on my head. That's what I said. You both need to make good decisions. I would say you probably had to go in there and go to sleep. Okay?
No, I want to sleep in my car.
Okay, well, don't sleep with your keys in your hand or in the ignition, or you can get arrested for an OVI.
I know, I need to be on first.
That's a good idea.
But I need to be.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, but don't be in that driver's seat with your keys. You can tell them if you like. You guys are like multiplying. There's more and more employees here, right?
Yeah. Well, this
Fair
is my
enough.
husband.
Hey, nice to meet
And
you.
then this is one of the residents.
I didn't know you were her husband. What's your name?
Ashton.
Ashton, I'm Ashton and Ashley.
Are they
Okay,
good?
so cute.
What's going on?
We'll find out. So here's the thing. From a criminal standpoint, all we potentially have is drunk and disorderly for being loud and obnoxious. If she keeps it up, we can potentially cite her. She says she's going to sleep in her car. That's not, as long as she's not in the driver's seat, that's not illegal.
Right.
What you may want to consider doing, you have every right to. I mean, in almost every apartment lease, you have a right to evict people for doing crap like this in the middle of the night. So I told them that they need to basically shut up and stop doing this crap, or you're going to evict them.
Yeah.
More than, is she carrying a person?
No, it's a different
Oh. No, it's someone else. You okay, dear? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You need us for anything? Okay. Hey, little one. Sorry you had to wake up.